Hello and welcome back. Last time we already created a Vue component, which was kind of, uh, we had this test component, and I promised to create like something in the Vue.js, some kind of project, small project to understand it better. But before we jump into the project, there is one very important thing that we need to understand how the life cycles work in the Vue.js. This is at the end of this recording, you will probably, if you already don't know, of course, but if you know, why would you probably watch this? You wouldn't. So in the end of this recording, you will probably understand life cycles uh, at least uh, better than you did before. So what we have here, this is from the Vue.js page where you can find lots of useful information. Actually, this is the whole like there is a lot of documentation about the Vue, how it works, and so on. And here what we have, like here are the life cycles that we have. So the like this is composition API. Yeah, like in the code which I already have ready for to go because it needs a lot of writing and I don't want to waste your time and just to watch me like struggle writing different kind of things, not because like the syntax, but typing and so on. I won't take that much time, I promise. So we won't have the before create example in the code because we are using this kind of syntax. And the thing is, what I would need to do is to convert this into export default, and then in that export default, like script, and then in this export default, I would need to set it up like this. So because of this, yeah, we would not have, because of the script, like syntax, we would not have the before create, but I will explain more how it works. So we have before create hook, we have created hook, before we have before mounted, then mounted, then we have the update part, which stays the same before update and updated, and we also have the before unmount and unmounted. Why this is important, like to understand this. Okay, we will get to that. First, let's go to the code. So what do we have? What do we have here? Like this is, oops, this is how it looks in our component. So we have this component which does the increment, hide, show, and child increment, and we have also this unmount test component and mount test component. So what do we do now? First of all, let me just go through the code to show you. Like this is toggle show, this is increment function. We have this console log for the created part, before unmount, before mounted, mounted, before update. No, not the update. Sorry, this is before update, then update, before unmount, unmounted, and those are the watchers. Those watchers are for the value change that we have in this, like, where is it? Count part, which we have here. So let's go to the console log. Let's open it up, and we already have this console log, the created part, and before mounted and mounted. So first fires the before create, but we don't have it. As I said, like I don't have the console for it because our created part is the script setup itself. Like when this fires, it means that it is created. So that's why we don't have the before create, because like we would need to use different kind of syntax here to like use the before create, and there's no point to be honest, because you actually don't usually, like I don't recall even using a created hook, because before create you don't have any data or anything you could work with, and then at the created also like you don't use that hook, like you usually you wait for before mounted or mounted hook. That's when you do some calls and stuff. Okay, so let's go here and let's check it out. So we have before mount, like if we refresh, we have first the created part, then we have this extension of the console log afterwards, like when the component is created. Then we have the mounted part, before mounted, sorry, and then we have the mounted part. Where is the rest, you would say? Like, doesn't it execute the code? Like, doesn't it read this far? Of course it does. But the thing is, we don't have any updates here. Like, at the beginning, we don't update anything or we don't unmount anything. So, if we do the increment, you see, the watcher fired, that's not a lifecycle hook, but we have the before update and then we have the updated part. So as you see, this increment part, every time we click it, as we are updating DOM, we have this before update and update. Now let's increment the child. We have the same, and we don't have the watcher for this one because it was updating the child and not the count, and the watcher is for the count. Let's double check it's correct. So where is, yeah, you see, the watcher is for the count and count is this one, the top one. Okay, so now gets the tricky part. Let's get to the tricky part, and the tricky part is unmounting component. So when we click on the hide child, this component is unmounted, destroyed, let's say, even, and we should get the like console log for, where is it? What do we have in the console here? Yeah, we need to get those two, like before unmount and unmounted. We hide the child, but no, it doesn't happen. Like we have before update and we have updated component. You would ask the question, why does it happen? Like we destroyed the component. If we check the elements, let's go through the elements. There we go. Like you see, we have this child component, which is demonstrating unmounting, but it's not there. Like we show the child component, it is here, it's mounted, we have it in the DOM, we hide it, it's removed. But if we go to the console log, there's only the update and nothing else. And do you know why? Like any ideas? I'll just give you like 20 seconds to think about, and then I'll explain why that happens. Like show child, it updates the component. Hide child, even as the component part is removed, destroyed, unmounted, we don't have the console log for it. And the answer to the question, if you still don't have it, please pause and think if you want to get it by yourself. Otherwise, I'm just going to answer it. The thing is, all these watchers, not watchers is not the good wording, let's say, all this lifecycle hooks that we have, all the hooks, those are for the component itself, this whole component, not just this one. If we had here a different component and that component itself had the unmounted part on it, the hook on the component itself, then it would work. So to prove that, what we are going to do, so we have this application part where we import the test component. So here we don't have any hooks, as you see, right? We don't have any. But we have this two buttons which change like appearance of this component. Like we remove it or we show it. So right now I'll just do it like this, and if I click on this unmount test component, voila, we don't have it. Like component is gone and we have the unmounted part. Unmounted component, it's destroyed because the component hook caught the component itself. Like, yeah, and if we mount it, everything starts from the beginning. And this doesn't change anything, as you see. That's how the life cycles work, life cycle hooks work. And to prove you that this is the case, what we can do is that we can create another component, like test component 2. Let me just do it like this. Let's use Vue, just template, test component 2. Okay, I won't import all of this stuff because this count and stuff, or maybe why not? Like it's not. Wait, do we have? Okay, I'll just remove this part, and I'll just leave show child. Okay, it should be here. I'll just remove this part from here, place it over here. We need the script setup, script. Okay. Oh, not like this. Sorry. All right, and we need this count, like this one. Let's set div here. All right, like that. Let's make it to look a little bit better like this. And now let's import. Okay, let me import the component itself. Import test component 2 from Vue 2, and let's put it here like this. Let's see if it's there. All right, we have the child component, and if we click here, you see it updates, but there is no console log for it. But if we hide, there's an update for the component, but the parent component. So now what we are going to do is that we will go to the component here, and what I'm gonna do is on before unmounted, I'll console log child component unmounted, and then unmounted child component unmounted, and I think we need to import it. Okay, let's refresh it. We have everything here, and now if I click the unmounted, there's update component render complete, but okay, yeah, before update unmounted child component destroyed component. Yeah, we have it, and this is from test component 2. Yeah, that's it, I guess. But the thing is, okay, there is one thing which bothers me. Uh, okay, it's before mounted, not before mounted. Okay, there, here we failed. Before unmounted, like this. So we should have this too here. So let's refresh. Reference on before unmounted in error because we here have before mounted instead of unmounted. So let me refresh again. Okay. If we hide, we have this two console logs coming from test component 2. Child component is about to unmount. Child component destroyed, unmounted. And yeah, that proves what we just said. I hope this helps. It's really important because when you are fetching data from some endpoints, getting images, descriptions, some like different kind of information that you want to show on your page, because you just don't code everything hard coded in the front end, of course. Like that's why there's a backend and you get information from databases and so on. So this is very important to understand uh, in terms of getting information at the right time, at the right places. So I'll try to base some projects in the next episode to explain all of this better, to show with a real time example instead of showing the console logs. But yeah, for now, that's it, I guess. We are already beyond 15 minutes. And at the beginning, I'll probably stick with the 15 minutes for each episode just to be more like precise and explain everything in shorter time, not to waste too much time of you guys and girls, of course. And yeah, for watching. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to put the thumbs up and see you in the next one.